The Nigerian Agip Oil Company is developing the Zabazaba Eton Deep Water Integrated Project in partnership with Shell Nigeria Exploration Company. The company recently partnered with the NCDMB to organize a workshop on the Nigerian content opportunities available on the floating production, storage, and offloading FPSO platform to be deployed on the project. The Nigerian content opportunities in the FPSO package are in engineering, procurement, construction, and integration (EPCI), and the workshop was organized to discuss the project scope and opportunities, harness available capacities, and develop new capacities to meet the project requirements. It also provided a platform for international and local contractors to discuss possible collaborations ahead of the preparations of EPC tenders. Delivering his opening remarks, the Executive Secretary NCDMB, Engineer Simbi Kasio-Abote, represented by Mr. Patrick Zabazaba, Director of Planning, Research and Statistics of the Board, expressed the Board's determination to ensure that the FPSO package gets delivered in accordance with the provisions and targets set in the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act of 2010.
Well, I'm happy to state that during the workshop for the FPSO package, we were able to achieve awareness on the opportunities for the local supply chain. Also, we were able to provide a platform for international and local contractors to discuss possible collaborations ahead of the EPC tenders. We're also able to build consensus that the FPSO EPC package shall be delivered in accordance with the provisions of the NOGIC Act.
He noted that the board learned lessons from the evaluation and compliance monitoring carried out on Total's Egina Deep Water project and intends to build on those lessons on the Zabazaba and Eton Deep Water project. And he also confirmed that the industry recorded significant capacity development initiatives on the back of Egina project, the most prominent being the FPSO integration yard being constructed at Lado.
Over the years, we have witnessed progressive growth in the Nigerian content levels in terms of scope, technology, spend, and expertise on deep water projects. And we are very optimistic that this project will be no different. It will only be an addition to what has already been achieved. We count on projects like Zabazaba to develop new capabilities. In this regard, we'll expect the workshop to provide robust discussions on establishment of umbilical facility in Nigeria as a key component of the project output, to construct a mutually beneficial engagement between the EPC contractors and industry stakeholders like PETAN, OCTAN, NCCF sectoral working committees, and the like.
Earlier in his remarks, the Vice Chairman of Nigerian Agip Oil Company, Mr. Massimo Nsula, explained that the company was embarking on the Zabazaba development project when everybody is scared of investing in the oil and gas business around the world due to low oil prices as well as factors related to global economic downturns.
It is noteworthy that we are embarking on this project at a time when companies are rolling back investing plan in the oil and gas sector, all around the world, due to the low oil price as well as factors related to global economic downturn. Here in Nigeria, there is the issue of perceived premium, much above the standard in the industry worldwide. Everyone here is therefore able to appreciate the high risk we are taking at this time. We are fighting against this perception of premium, especially in this period. Since this is the only mega project being launched in Nigerian oil and gas sector at this time, the cooperation of every stakeholder is hereby solicited to make it succeed as against the previous ETAN project, which was launched in 2014 but suffered a setback due to the cost escalation arising from outcome of the tender offers.
Mr. Insula stated that separate workshops will be organized for other packages of the project, including the supply of line pipes for gas export, EPC for umbilicals, EPCI for pipelines, flow lines, risers and installations, EPC for SPS and wellheads, and EPC for cam buoy offloading.
NAI and NCDMB believe that the only way to get the effective participation of all stakeholders is to organize broad-based workshop for the various packages of this project, which will include EPCI for FPSO over budget, already done, supply of line pipe for gas export, EPC for umbilical, EPCI for pipeline flow line riser and installation, EPC for SPS and wellhead, EPC for convoy offloading.
In his goodwill message, the Chairman, House Committee on Local Content, Honorable Emmanuel Okon, commended Nigeria Agip Oil Company for investing in the industry at a time of recession. He noted that Nigerian contractors had demonstrated great capacity on the Egina project, expressing confidence that they will deliver on the Zabazaba project if given the opportunity.
I want to also use this opportunity to thank the MD of Agip and Agip management staff for again putting up this workshop. This is a clear testimony that Agip has had faith in the local content development of the Nigerian oil and gas industry. Again, in a very challenging situation, a global that has been global, all of us knows how challenging the industry is today globally. Agip has again demonstrated that despite all that, they are looking beyond today, looking into the future.
He assured foreign EPCI contractors that the Nigerian Content Act was not designed to exclude foreign participation in the Nigerian oil and gas industry, but encourages partnership with local players, capacity building, and in-country domiciliation.
I want to also advise the foreign contractors that are coming in. You see, we are here today because of the local content law. I want to assure them that the law was actually made to encourage investors, not to chase us investors. So contrary to your belief or the opinion that's going around that the local content is making business difficult in Nigeria, it is not supposed to be so. It wasn't made to be so, and it's not going to be so. So we want to encourage you today, the foreign contractors that are coming in, that we will work with you, we will support you. We want your business here in Nigeria, so don't be afraid. Every country of the world has what looks like what we have here in Nigeria.
The three-day workshop featured several presentations from Nigerian Agip Oil Company, international and local contractors, and other stakeholders in the oil and gas industry.
In 2010, the Nigerian Energy, Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act was enacted, and since then, thousands of Nigerian companies have benefited from the act, and over 38,000 jobs and more have been created. The Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board is mandated to implement the act in the oil and gas industry of Nigeria. The NCDMB is set up to 1. Retain $10 billion out of $20 billion average annual industrial expenditure. 2. Create over 30,000 direct employment and training opportunities. 3. Establish 3 to 4 pipe mills to service the demands of the industry. 4. Develop 1 or 2 dockyards and increase utilization of existing shipyards. 5. Transform ownership profiles of the marine assets supporting the industry. 6. Integrate indigenes and businesses residing in oil-producing areas. 7. Capture over 50 to 70% banking services, ensuring risk placement and legal services. The board has achieved a number of its targets and is now breaking grounds, leading to trainings and job opportunities in several oil and gas companies. Today, the entire oil and gas industry now imbibe the Nigerian content as their operating guideline. The NCDNB, making Nigerians understand Nigeria Content Initiative and how to key in and benefit from it. Surely, the NCDNB is working. Surely, the NCDNB is building local content capacities in the oil and gas industry.